Now to an I-Team investigation, catching crooks. Lies and deceit by others can mean your hard-earned money is being ripped right from your wallet. Florida's insurance fraud is mounting and you're paying for it. Everywhere, from doctors' offices to our roadways, crooks finding ways to make big bucks at your expense. And Tarek uncovered local cases to show how this growing problem is adding up to millions of stolen taxpayer dollars all across Florida.
Joy, we started looking into Florida's top frauds after we obtained this surveillance video from the U.S. Department of Justice. This is Army veteran Crystal Riedling at Disney World. Investigators say the Lake City woman lied to collect more than $300,000 in disability payments from the Department of Veterans Affairs. And digging deeper, we found while this is costing taxpayers a lot, it's not this type of fraud or even Medicaid fraud that is costing you the most. 44-year-old Crystal Riedling uses her right arm at Disney World again and again and again. This hidden video taken by undercover agents is just one piece of evidence federal prosecutors used to prove their disability fraud case against her. According to court documents, the Army veteran claimed 100% disability on that right arm for more than 6 years, collecting nearly $304,000 in disability payments from the VA. What Riedling didn't know while on vacation, a team of federal investigators within arm's reach of her and her daughter the entire time, obtaining enough video evidence to expose what they call a lie.
I'm Mrs. Riedling.
At federal court in April, Riedling, who was shielded by family members, prepares to hear her sentence after being found guilty by a jury and told she faced up to 15 years in federal prison. Prosecutors argued that the government theft would have continued to this day if it wasn't exposed by a tip. But citing Riedling's decorated military service and her family's pleas for mercy, the judge didn't see a need for jail time. The judge ruled she is disabled, just not 100% as she claimed, and sentenced Riedling to 3 years of probation and 6 months home detention.
Is there anything you guys want to say about the sentence today? Are you pleased with it?
No comment.
No?
Yeah.
Riedling and federal prosecutors refused to talk to the I-Team on camera, but Marshall Boykin with Boykin Associates Investigative Agency did.
To a lot of people, it's just a quicker way for them to get paid.
Boykin provided us video evidence of his own similar cases of worker compensation and disability fraud over the past 2 years. The people he caught on video, he says, showed no sign of the disabilities they claimed to have. In 2015, according to the U.S. Government Accountability Office, $60 billion in taxpayer money was lost to fraud, waste, abuse, and improper payments. Only $3.5 billion was recovered, totaling a national loss of $57 billion. So what does this mean for Florida? More than $2 billion was lost to fraud, waste, and abuse during the same year. The healthcare company Medic FP estimates Floridians lose more than $5 million a day to healthcare, Medicare, and Medicaid fraud. Another fraud that has been damaging your bottom line as a Florida taxpayer for years, the many forms of insurance fraud. In particular, organized groups staging accidents here in Jacksonville and in South Florida. Florida lawmakers have been trying to get a handle on it since 2010. These insurance fraud scams caught our attention after we noticed the arrest of 20 people this year by the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office for conspiring to stage an accident with the intention of collecting insurance payouts.
Insurance rates are rising in Florida, and the reason for this is because of fraud.
Joe LaCandro, who heads the state attorney's office's economic crimes division, says the arrests we inquired about are all related to this complex racketeering scheme, a scam that took in over $100,000 by fraudulently billing at least 20 different insurance carriers. This elaborate crime ring, which originated at this Jacksonville pain clinic, was disrupted in 2012, and legislation was created to battle it. But criminals are finding new ways to keep this kind of insurance fraud alive.
The other thing that we see a lot of is what we call vehicle jump-ins, where you will have legitimate accidents that occur, meaning that it really was a true accident, and you've got somebody who was not actually in one of the cars and not even on the police report, then going and getting treatment and saying, oh, I was part of this accident that occurred 2 days ago. And they're even calling the police and saying, hey, you didn't get my name on that report, but I was sitting in the back seat when this happened.
Insurance fraud creates a hidden tax on every Floridian who drives a car or owns a home. The average two-car family in Florida pays nearly $100 more in auto premiums thanks to these no-fault scams. Now, the latest scam to hit Florida hard, property insurance fraud, where homeowners are taking advantage of a loophole in a law that allows a third party to handle your insurance claim. So basically, contractors are getting homeowners to sign a form that transfers your insurance claim to another person or business. And then that person tries to get more money from your insurance company and then keeps a cut for themselves. Industry experts say as a result, water damage claims are up across the state of Florida nearly 5%. But new legislation is now being drafted to try to put an end to this.